You're now tuned into Kofi's universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube, salute. Ronald Savage wants to heal, move on from the Afrika Bambaataa situation and allege he was wrong about his claims. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Man, so this guy, Ronald B. Stinger, was interviewed by the All Hip Hop TV platform. And basically he's talking about that the situation with Afrika Bambaataa. He wants to recant that statement he said 8 years ago. So I want y'all to listen to it, what he's saying. So y'all don't have to hear from the horse's mouth. Y'all gonna hear from the horse's mouth, not me. Listen to it.
Well, like I said, it all started, like 7 years ago when, she was doing this video documentary or whatever it was. And, I first said no. I didn't want to be in the documentary. Everybody was coming at me to be in documentaries and videos, and I turned everybody down. And then I don't know what she told Homeboy. You should know who I'm talking about. I don't know what she told him. But he started, saying slick stuff on his channel, I guess because he was the first one to interview me on YouTube, and I just did it just so that they could leave me alone, and all through that course they wanted me to take Bambaataa to court. And I guess, I don't know. Maybe they wanted to put that in the video. I don't know, and then, I guess the money that she put out, and nobody wanted the documentary. None of the places that she tried to sell the documentary, like, these networks, cable networks and stuff, like Hulu and all of that, so I don't know, man. And then, like I said, a couple of days before the Child Victim Act 1 year window was up, it's just been non-stop ever since then. Because to me, it was like an agenda, and I just was not a part of that agenda. I seen it a mile away, and it's funny because she didn't even know what the Zulu Nation was, and my thing is, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what she has against me. I guess because I didn't complete the mission, right? And
she saw it.
Yeah.
And what's her name? If you feel comfortable saying who this person is, if you're comfortable with that.
I could just say she lives in Chicago.
All right, y'all. So y'all want to listen to the full interview? It's like 50-something minutes. Go to All Hip Hop TV podcast and you can check it out. But, like the guy was saying, Ronald, he got to get this off his chest. And he got it off his chest. And he said, he damaged Bambaataa. And he's hurt from that because he knows something like that. Once you put a jacket on somebody like that, like, how do you even apologize? For real. Like he said, Bambaataa is not a pedophile. In my eyes, he was doing something that was consensual with someone that he thought was of age. So it was about the ID. Like I said, the ID, whatever. Then he said, I pray to God that this would be over, and I have always wanted closure. I feel like talking that man would give me the much needed closure that I wanted. It felt like God wanted me to be there at that time. He said, Bambaataa and him embraced each other and had a private conversation during which they forgave each other. I told him I'm sorry because I still feel, I told him that I was 15. I honestly believe in my heart that none of this would happen. I told him I love him. He said he loved me, so there was no hatred there. Savage refused to disclose whether Bambaataa apologized to him, though. But yeah, if y'all know, Bambaataa previously denied being sexually inappropriate with Savage in an interview with Fox 5 New York, saying, I never touched that brother. And then Savage is not the only person that accused Bambaataa of sexual crimes in 2021. An identified man claimed that Bambaataa sex trafficked him between 91 and 95 when he was between 12 and 16 years old. So somebody else came out, and that's a John Doe, you know. And I think it was another claim, allegedly. I don't know for sure, but that's the second person. Me, there's a lot of people that's going to say, oh, yeah, he did it. He did it. I know he did it. I don't care what nobody say. This situation right here, when you throw somebody under the bus and you said they did all this stuff, right? Now you coming out 8 years later say he didn't do it. Okay, that's cool. You saying that. I'm not going to sit here and say that. You shouldn't come out and say that. But does that change the minds of everybody else? How, like, the average person might still think he did it? Because there's some people out here, they ain't tolerating, rape, people who, when they commit molestation, pedophiles, none of that type of stuff. Like, nope. Like me, I'm like, hell no. So I'm trying to figure out, did somebody pay him to do this? Why? Okay, 8 years. So what was going on those 8 years? Why you didn't? I know it's hard to tell somebody. Like, I'm not an attorney, but it seems like I'm cross-examining him. Okay, why you didn't come out in 2021 when the other guy filed his lawsuit? Like, no, that's not true, man. Let me recant that. I mean, you got a chance to recant that right then and there. That's me. Like, you could have got that off your chest right then and there, but like, nah, man, he didn't do that. But like now it's like, okay, this is one person coming forward. Is the next person gonna come forward and say, no, he didn't do that? So now it's like, if all these people do come forward and say Bambaataa didn't do that, now what? Do hip hop needs Bambaataa apology? Like, you know what, we apologize thinking you was like this, because there were some rappers really going at him saying F him. No, for real. Well, I've seen it on social media. And there were some rappers defending him. So when it comes to a person doing sex trafficking, molestation, rape, all that type of stuff, I'm against it. I'm just letting you know how I feel. F all that. If you throw a jacket on somebody, you better have your proof. And if you say this person did it, they did it. If you come back later and say they didn't do it, and you really mean that from the bottom of my heart, yeah, okay, that's nice that you said that, but like now it's like F you. Because it's like the little boy who cries wolf. Now, how can I believe you in the future about anything? No, for real. Like, how I'm gonna believe you about something now in the future? Because now it's like, dude, you lied about that. God forbid somebody could have actually, deleted Bambaataa. For real, what happened to somebody would have did that shit? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I made a mistake. He didn't do that. Dude, the dude not even here no more. So you got to be careful when you come with these allegations. I'll be like, man, a lot of people, man, they don't know that you can get somebody's life taken away. Physically, mentally, spiritually. When I mean physically, like you can make them go into, a cemetery. Mentally, they can be in jail. Spiritually, they won't be the same no more. They might smile and all this other stuff, but they have that jacket on them. Think about going into a store. Thinking about is being around your family. Your family might be like, man, I don't want you touching my children. your nephews and nieces or whoever. You might not be get a job if you want to do volunteer coaching. If you want to work at a high school or AAU, they ain't gonna want to F with you. They ain't gonna want to F with you, even if you do have proof to say, man, I ain't did that shit, that's not on my record. They're gonna always look at you weird. Post your comments below. Post smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel. I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.